children. So children, in today's class we are going to study about the nature of management, that whether it is science or management is an art, what it is, or else it is a mixture of both. What is it? Let's find out. So children, you know, science is a systemized body of knowledge which we acquire through observation and then we do experimentation. Similarly, we have to find out that whether management is a science or not. So that we are going to find out on the basis of three major points. So let's study about those 3 points. Talking about the first point, children, systemized body of knowledge or else systematic body of knowledge. You know, science is a systematic body of knowledge and management is also a systematic body of knowledge. So we can actually connect both the points. But when I talk about the second point, based on experimentation and observation, in science we do observation and then we do experimentation part, right? But when I talk about management, in management you observe things, but maybe one set of experimentation is valid in one form of management but not valid or not fruitful in the other form of management, right? So in that case, this point is, you know, slightly not matching up with the management. And when I talk about third point, universal validity, science, you know, it's the same. When you mix 2 ingredients, the result will be the same, you know the result. But in management, you never know that what are the 2 things you need to mix together. You need to do planning right now or you need to do controlling right now. Or you have to take a decision. What you need to exactly do, that is certainly a hit and trial method and thus it cannot have a it cannot be a universal validity. It cannot be a universal. That's the reason why when I say science, so management cannot be exact science, but yes, it can have some part, it may have some part of science. That is why I may call it as a social science, soft science, but not complete physics or chemistry. Okay. Now let's talk about art. Art is a skillful and personal application of any knowledge. You have the knowledge, suppose talking about your art teacher. If in your school there are 2 drawing teachers, the way they express their, notions, their ideas through their drawings is completely different. Because art is one thing which is different. कोई dancer है, 2 dancer है, एक दूसरे तरीके से अपने आप को एक्सप्रेस करेगा, एक दूसरे तरीके से. 2 arts cannot be same. So similarly, let's find out whether management is an art or not. Now let's talk about the 3 features of art and find out whether they are in management or not. The first is existence of theoretical knowledge. When we talk about theoretical knowledge, it is required in the field of art also. You need theories, you need knowledge, and similarly in management also it is required. It is very much required. Second is personalized application. The way one person is applying his knowledge is different from the other person, like I told you earlier. Similarly in management, there are 2 HRs or 2 directors of a company or a management or an organization. So both of them, their ways of doing work will be entirely different from each other. So this function is also present in management. When I talk about the third one, based on practice and creativity, and with constant efforts you can accomplish betterment, right? So that is in management also. In art also you can do practice and with creativity you can get better results. Similarly in the management also. So thus we can say this point is also present in art. So we can say that management is not a perfect science or it is not a perfect art, but yes, it can be a mixture of both. It can be a mixture of both, right? It is not a perfect science or a perfect art, but yes, it can be a mixture of both. So with this, we are done with the nature of management, See you in the next YouTube video and bye bye. Take care.